Welcome to English Survival, the English that helps you get by in difficult situations. Today's theme is a tourist at the restaurant. Wrong order. What do you say? This story is designed to help you improve your listening comprehension skills and build your English vocabulary with useful phrases for real life situations. I will speak clearly and slowly. Let's begin. But first, a quick message for you. Today's sponsor is Italki, and I want to tell you about it from my personal experience. I decided to try Italki because as a native English teacher living in Italy, I wanted to find a way for my students to speak with native speakers, practice their fluency, and keep their vocabulary naturally up to date. Before suggesting it to my students, I tried it myself first to evaluate how effective the lessons really were. And I realized how fantastic it was. That's what I was about to ask you. Where do you live? I was just about to ask you. I was born in Miami, but I live in Colombia. How long have you been living in Colombia? 12 years. Oh. 12 years, yeah. And my parents are from here, so I was able. I chose a native English teacher. And what I loved most about the lesson was how natural the conversation felt. My teacher was flexible, responded to all my needs, and helped me explore topics and vocabulary I wouldn't normally practice on my own. The lessons were tailored to me, and my teacher adapted naturally to my learning style. That's when I knew I had to suggest it to my students so they could build up their fluency the same way. On Italki, you get one-to-one lessons with real native speaker teachers, flexible scheduling, and you pay per lesson. No subscription required. If you would like to try it, sign up for free using the link in the description. Use my code EnglishMaria26 to get €5 off your first lesson of at least €10, valid for the first 50 users only. By signing up through my link, you also support this channel. I only recommend tools I have personally tried, and that's why I feel confident recommending Italki. Now, let's get back to our story. Part 1. Arriving at the restaurant. It is a warm summer evening in Edinburgh, Scotland. The streets are full of people enjoying the long daylight hours. Our main character is Sophia, a young woman from Italy, spending 10 days in Scotland on a solo holiday. That means she's traveling alone. She wants to practice her English, explore new places, and try new food. On this particular evening, Sophia decides to have dinner at a restaurant near her hotel called the Green Thistle. A thistle is the national symbol of Scotland, a wild plant with purple flowers. The restaurant looks warm and welcoming from outside, with small yellow lights in the window. A waiter greets her at the door. "Good evening. Do you have a reservation?" A reservation is a booking made in advance to secure a table. Sophia does not have one, but the restaurant is now full. "I'm afraid I don't have a reservation. Is that a problem?" "Not at all," says the waiter. "We have a table near the window." He hands Sophia a menu, a list of food and drinks that the restaurant offers, and mentions the specials. The specials are dishes available only on that particular day. Then he asks if she would like something to drink. "Could I have a glass of still water?" Sophia says. Still water is water without bubbles, as opposed to sparkling water, which is fizzy. When the waiter returns, Sophia is ready to order. "I'd like to start with vegetable soup, please. And for my main course, the largest dish of the meal, I'll have the grilled salmon." She also chose steamed vegetables as her side dish. A side dish is a small extra dish served along the main course. "Perfect," says the waiter, and he walks back to the kitchen. Sophia looks out of the window, feeling happy. She is practicing her English. She is in a beautiful city, and soon she will have a nice dinner. Everything seems perfect, but sometimes things do not go exactly as planned. Part 2. Something is wrong. After a short wait, the waiter brings Sophia her starter, the vegetable soup. It is thick, warm, and deeply orange in color. It might be butternut squash soup, a type of sweet orange vegetable. Whatever it is delicious. Sophia eats it slowly, enjoying every spoonful. When the bowl is empty, the waiter takes it away. "Was everything all right with the soup?" he asks. "It was absolutely delicious," Sophia says. "Thank you." Now, she waits for the main course. She is looking forward to the grilled salmon, light, fresh, and slightly smoky from the grill, served with steamed vegetables. She can almost imagine it. After about 10 minutes, the waiter returns, carefully carrying a plate. He sets it down in front of Sophia with a smile. "Here you are, the beef stew with roasted potatoes." Sophia looks at the plate. There is a dark brown sauce with pieces of meat, beef, which comes from a cow, and thick slices of potatoes. It looks warm and hearty. It also looks absolutely nothing like grilled salmon. There has been a mistake. Many people feel uncomfortable in this situation. In a foreign country, in a foreign language, it could be difficult to speak up. But Sophia knows the importance of communicating clearly and politely. She takes a quiet breath. Excuse me, she says in a calm and friendly voice. I think there might be a mistake. The waiter looks at her confused. I ordered salmon, Sophia explains, but this is beef stew. I think there might have been a mix-up in the kitchen. A mix-up is when things get confused and exchanged by accident. It is not an aggressive word, simply a polite way to describe an error. Mix-up. The waiter checks his notebook. You're absolutely right. Grilled salmon with steamed vegetables. I am very sorry. The kitchen must have prepared the wrong dish. That's all right, says Sophia. Could you please bring me the correct dish when it's ready? Of course, says the waiter. I'll take this back right away. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Inconvenience means a situation that causes difficulty or trouble. Saying sorry for the inconvenience is a very common and polite expression in English. Thank you, says Sophia. I appreciate it. She takes a sip of water and feels calm. She managed to explain the problem clearly and politely. The waiter understood her, apologized, and is going to fix the mistake. This is exactly how these situations should be handled, with patience, politeness, and clear communication. Part 3. A happy ending. Sophia does not have to wait very long. After about 8 minutes, the waiter returns with a different plate. And this time, it is exactly right. A beautiful piece of grilled salmon, pink and golden from the grill, with bright green broccoli, thin slices of courgette, called zucchini in many countries, and baby carrots. Here is your grilled salmon, says the waiter, and please allow me to also bring you a complimentary dessert this evening. To apologize for the wait. Complimentary means free of charge, given as a gift by the restaurant. That's very kind of you, says Sophia. Thank you. The salmon is tender, soft, and easy to cut, and full of flavor. The vegetables are perfectly cooked with a light seasoning of herbs. Sophia eats slowly, looking out of the window at the Edinburgh street. The yellow lights make everything feel warm and cozy. She feels content. When she finishes, the waiter brings her dessert, a warm chocolate lava cake, a soft chocolate cake with a liquid center, and a small scoop of vanilla ice cream. The contrast between the warm cake and the cold ice cream is wonderful. Sophia closes her eyes for a moment. This, she thinks, was worth the small difficulty earlier in the evening. When she is ready to leave, she asks for the bill, also called the check in American English. It is the document that shows how much you owe. She notices that the wrong dish has not been included in the price. Everything is correct. She pays, leaves a small tip. Tip is extra money for the waiter to show her appreciation, and puts on her coat. Thank you for your patience, says the waiter as she stands to leave. We hope to see you again during your stay in Edinburgh. Thank you, Sophia says. The salmon was delicious, and the chocolate cake was absolutely wonderful. She walks into the cool night air. The sky is deep blue. The first stars are appearing, and the city is quieter now. As she walks back to her hotel, she thinks about the evening. She faced a small difficulty, but handled it well. She spoke English clearly and politely. And in the end, she even received a free dessert. Not bad, she thinks, for a Tuesday evening in Edinburgh. She quietly repeats the phrases she used like a small private lesson. Excuse me, I think there might be a mistake. I ordered the grilled salmon, but this is beef stew. Could you please bring me the correct dish when it's ready? English, she thinks, is not frightening after all. It is simply a matter of staying calm, being polite, and saying what you need to say. Okay, here we are. The story has ended. Let's see together the most important words and phrases in this story. Follow me. 5 key vocabulary words. Number 1, reservation. Repeat after me. Reservation. A booking made in advance to secure a table. Number 2, mix up. Mix up. A mistake where things are confused by accident. 3, inconvenience. Repeat. Inconvenience. A situation that causes difficulty or trouble. Number 4, complimentary. Free of charge, given as a gift. And finally, number 5, bill or check. The document showing how much you owe. Now let's see the 5 key phrases together. Number 1, excuse me, I think there might be a mistake. This is to open the conversation politely. Number 2, I ordered the salmon, but this is beef stew. This is to explain exactly what went wrong. Number 3, I think there might have been a mix-up in the kitchen. This is used to describe the error without blaming anyone. Number 4, could you please bring me the correct dish? This is to ask for the right meal politely. And number 5, I appreciate it. It is a warm way and a natural way to say thank you. Congratulations. You have listened to a full English survival story from the beginning to the end. That is something to be proud of. You have practiced real, natural English and met new vocabulary in context. The next time something like this happens to you in a restaurant, you will have the language ready. Keep practicing. Every minute with English is a step forward. And if you want, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new English survival lesson. And one last reminder, if you'd like to practice with a real native speaker teacher, check out italki via the link in the description. Use English Maria 26 for €5 off your first lesson of at least €10. First 50 users only. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and keep surviving in English.